Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Continuing our top 15 series. We've got something special lined up for you today. I know so many of you have been asking for a customer reviews analysis for this one. Well, we're finally doing it. But before we get into that, don't forget to check this exclusive discount for it. You can find the link in both the video description and the top comment below. Now, let's not waste any more time and jump right into the details.
Opening things up, our first reviewer gives us their take.
This reviewer begins by pointing out two potential limitations of this display: its full HD resolution and its 100 Hz refresh rate. However, they are quick to state that if neither of these specifications is a deal breaker for your specific needs, then this monitor is an absolutely phenomenal deal. Our reviewer's experience started with purchasing two of them for a work-from-home office, but they first put them to the test with a personal gaming laptop while building a new desktop PC. Even when running at a lower refresh rate, the screens handled demanding modern games with no issues at all. What really stood out was the quality of the image, with this client describing the color as being incredibly rich and vibrant. They also found the setup to be very easy and the included stand to be quite solid, which was a pleasant surprise after seeing some other users mention problems with drooping. That positive initial experience was so strong that it led to a much larger investment in the product. Over time, our reviewer has deployed a total of 12 of these screens. They use them for their own home office, a dual-screen setup for their son's gaming computer, individual use in a lab, and even in a professional business for graphic design and engraving work. This client concludes that the quality provided for the price makes this one of the best value products they have ever purchased. It's the kind of display that is perfect to have around as a spare, though they jokingly advise keeping an eye on it, as one of their own spares mysteriously disappeared, and they suspect it may have found a new home in their son's room.
Cool, let's uncover what our next reviewer has to say.
This reviewer thinks this monitor is a decent piece of tech for the price. Visually, it's perfectly acceptable, and functionally it does the job. Our reviewer immediately noted that the build quality reflects the price point. It feels a bit cheap, but that's to be expected when you're not breaking the bank. Unfortunately, the packaging wasn't complete. This client was missing a physical user manual, which is proving to be a bit of a headache since they haven't been able to locate a digital version either. A missing HDMI cable was another disappointment, although luckily they already had one on hand to connect it to their laptop as a second screen. For its primary use work, the monitor seems perfectly adequate. The integrated speaker provides acceptable audio, though this client mainly relies on external speakers. The monitor can be tilted slightly forward and backward. However, this reviewer also recommends considering a wall or desk mount. The included stand takes up a significant amount of surface area, so opting for a mount can free up valuable desk space. Overall, it is a basic monitor, but acceptable for the price.
Cool, let's uncover what our next reviewer has to say.
This reviewer is incredibly happy with their new computer monitor. They feel it was an excellent purchase. As a more casual gamer, our reviewer doesn't require the absolute highest refresh rates, so the monitor's capabilities are perfectly suited to their needs. This client clearly sees it as a significant step up from their previous display, which was a standard 1080p/60 Hz model. They found the difference to be immediately noticeable and positive. The size of this monitor is also ideal for this user's setup and viewing preferences. They haven't yet had the opportunity to evaluate the built-in speakers, if there are any, but their initial impression of the product's quality leads them to believe those would be satisfactory too. Overall, this client highly recommends this computer monitor to others. They were so impressed with their experience that they are already considering purchasing another one from the same manufacturer in the future, should the need arise for a dual monitor setup. The value and performance have made them a loyal customer.
And that's a wrap. If this video was helpful, like and subscribe. Got questions? Let's chat in the comments. See you soon.